Case No. 5, The Elevator Lady. What you're about to see shouldn't exist. 5 people, 5 cameras, 5 disappearances that defy every logical explanation, and the footage, it's still being analyzed by investigators who refuse to speak on record. Before we begin, I need to warn you, once you see this, you can't unsee it. Let's dive in. February 2013. The Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles. Security cameras capture Elisa Lam entering an elevator. But what happens next makes no sense. She presses every button, hides in the corner, talks to someone or something that isn't there. Then she steps out and is never seen alive again. 19 days later, guests complained about the water tasting strange. They found her body in the hotel's water tank, on the roof, behind a locked door. In a tank she couldn't have sealed from the inside. But here's what keeps investigators awake at night. How did she get there? And who or what was she talking to in that elevator? Case number 4, The Vanishing Hiker, July 2019. Surveillance footage from a national park trail shows a hiker entering the forest path at 2:47 p.m. He waves at the camera, smiles, walks forward. The next camera, just 200 yards ahead on the same straight path, never records him passing through. It's impossible. There are no side trails, no exits. Just dense forest search teams found his backpack 3 miles away in the opposite direction, placed neatly on a rock. His phone was inside, still recording. The last video, 30 seconds of darkness and a sound that investigators described as not human, but trying to be. He's never been found. But his mother received a text from his number 6 months later. It said, "Stop looking, I'm where I need to be." Case number 3, The Boy Who Walked Through Walls, December 2016. A family in Norway installs security cameras after hearing strange noises. At 3:33 a.m., they capture something that's baffled physicists. Their 8-year-old son walks down the hallway, directly toward a solid brick wall. He doesn't stop. He doesn't slow down. He walks into the wall and disappears. The parents run to his room. Empty. They search the entire house. Nothing. Police bring in thermal cameras, dogs, ground-penetrating radar. No hidden passages, no tunnels, just a wall. 3 days later, he reappears in his bed. He has no memory of where he went. But he won't stop drawing the same symbol, one that matches ancient markings found in caves beneath their house. Caves that were sealed off in 1634. Case number 2, The Last Passenger, March 2021. Tokyo Metro. The last train of the night. A woman boards at Shibuya Station. She's alone in the car. The doors close. The train enters the tunnel. For 40 seconds, the security camera shows her sitting normally, looking at her phone. Then she looks up, directly at something off camera. Her expression changes to pure terror. She stands, backs into the corner. The lights flicker. When they stabilize 3 seconds later, she's gone. The train is empty. But here's the disturbing part. When the train arrived at the next station 30 seconds later, the doors wouldn't open. Maintenance had to force them. Inside, they found her phone, with a selfie taken during those 3 seconds. In the photo, she's surrounded by dozens of people in old-fashioned clothing. People who aren't on any other frame of the security footage. She's been missing for 3 years. The train car was decommissioned and destroyed. Officials won't say why. Case number 1, The Mirror Man, August 2018. A luxury department store in Dubai. Afternoon shopping rush, hundreds of people. And one man who shouldn't exist. Multiple cameras from different angles capture him walking through the store. But there's something wrong. Something that took security analysts weeks to notice. He has no reflection. In any mirror, in any glass surface, in any shiny display case, he casts no shadow. But the cameras see him perfectly. He walks to the elevator, presses the button, enters with 3 other people. The doors close. When they open on the next floor, only 2 people exit. The third person, an elderly woman, is screaming. She says he just folded into nothing like paper, like he was never real. Security reviews the footage. The man never left the elevator. He didn't hide. He didn't escape through a hatch. 1 second he's there. The next second, there's just empty space where he stood. But the cameras in the elevator, they recorded something else in that exact moment. A split-second glitch where reality seemed to crack, and behind it, just darkness and eyes. The store deleted all the footage, paid the witnesses to sign NDAs, but copies leaked, and now people have started reporting seeing the same man in mirrors.